Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. Just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. The give to the fullback. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They want to throw it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage, great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Bringing it back, it's good. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Robinson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Tackle is made at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. moving past the 25. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
A third and long coming up here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Back open in the middle. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the fullback. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
The back goes in motion. Headed to the end zone. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He makes the grab for the two-point conversion, and they're up 8-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Some misdirection with the counter. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Robinson looking to pass. Got his man quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Using the quick game. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it in there for the touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's McPherson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run the option. Makes one man miss. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. On the move. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
I love when you throw the fullback a bone. The dude is so unselfish, blocks the whole game. Give him a bone every now and again.
Well, of course you like the fullbacks because you wish you had been a fullback. Some wanted to make you a fullback, and you were great. Could have been even greater.
Or I could have been a defensive lineman and a three-time All-American and a first-round draft pick.
They want to run this quarterback. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
He's tackled at the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Across the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play that's the extension of. It's the toss. And when he gets outside, watch out. He can dial up home runs.
They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room, entered the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He gets there. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead now stands at 9. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver. Put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on in midfield. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Robinson will throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Woo. Deep breath, big sigh of relief. He's able to recover it. You know, you put that thing on the deck, you start to panic. A great job getting back to the fumble, recovering his own fumble. Otherwise, woo, that could have been bad.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Running it back, it's Harrington. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Pickup of 2. 2nd down coming up.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He has the first and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The option look. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Defenses throughout the league study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. And you've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number and tackled him for a loss.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Brings up 3rd down.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll start this drive firing. And they can't make the connection.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Right on target this time. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Robinson looking to pass. He's taking the shot. Got it. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get 1 more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick completion on the out. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Makes the grab, it's Booker. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Now, second down.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route, and he comes open continually. Keep hitting. This might be a play to come back to.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Running back goes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's in for a touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's good. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll throw it on first down. He looks that one in nicely. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quick strike complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little watermelons, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick high-tempo, no-huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Robinson will throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Man, that is a huge missed opportunity for this offense. When big plays like that present themselves, you've got to hit them. Receiver did a great job with his route. He was able to get behind coverage. He had a step on his man. Quarterback's got it.
Pulls it in on the left. Running toward the tape. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield. The running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He wants to throw it. Going for the screen. Oh, and he intercepts it. To the house. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's McPherson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. On first down, here comes this offense. On the option. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads can call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. Now on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Third down coming up.
Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The inside handoff. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. It's caught downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Back to the ground game on the left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Great job by the defense forcing a fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They ran it on first down, now on second. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by the defense there, getting a stop on the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. We know they've been burned a few times early in this game by the QB run, but they weren't going to let it happen there.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I'll tell you guys, this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He can catch the football, and he can also run it, especially on 3rd down. What a weapon.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll run the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, they tried to catch the defense napping there, 3rd and short on their own side of the 50, and everyone's thinking run. They go past, but the defense wasn't fooled, so the QB's just got to throw that one away.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, running back gets to give. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Robinson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fast motion from the offense. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Give to the fullback. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
And those little chunks keep annoying and crudding when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations. Shooting up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you've got to stop the run.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The back goes in motion. He's on the option. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in 4th quarter, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The option look. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
4th down coming up.
And they decide to trot out the kicker.
On the field goal.
Never a doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Got his man in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball, shot downhill, and made a nice tackle.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Robinson looking to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll go back to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Robinson will throw. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down, now set up 1st and goal.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Stone. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Now on first down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. Pumps it downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
A lot of urgency for this offense. Looking to throw it again. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Throws for the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. First down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on the 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Coming out with it, it's McPherson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, what an exciting finish this is going to be. The offense has it one more time. One last drive, and time is winding down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Booker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores, got to push the ball down the field, take more chances.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch past the sticks. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wants to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Second down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, looking to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback in these situations. You drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Sticks it in his belly. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.